What's up, everybody? My name is Drew, and I am Dirty White Boy number 1. My brother is Dirty White Boy number 2. Y'all meet him very soon. I'm making this video today because I've had a few people asking me about the Honda Shadow tick fix and what I did to fix it, and a few things that I've had to do to my bike. When I first got it, it was running super lean. So I had to jet the carburetors and fix that. The pipes got ruined by the last owner, that's why they're all blue, but there's no holes in them, and they don't sound bad, so I've kept them. You know, I'm going to change them when I can afford it, but anyway, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a sticky lifter. It's a just pinging tick sound that Honda Shadows are kind of famous for developing eventually. It's due to, I believe, something to do with the automatic valve adjusters, the hydraulic adjusters. They're oil fed, and so if they don't get oil, they start getting real loud, and the little oil galley, the hole in the gasket that the oil travels through to get to it, is very small and can get clogged up really easily. So what I did, let me go grab my examples. These babies are already spoken for. I'm sending them out to my boy Shameless Rides on YouTube. Y'all check him out. His channel's awesome. Him and Theodore and all them. But these are the extra ports that we made. I tapered them, and I can hook you guys up in the description with the link on the dimensions on these and the link on how to actually do this fix. But what I did, and I've removed my head cover here just to show you guys, is this little bolt right here is one of these plugs. I had to bore into the original plug. I put a sheet metal screw into it. I didn't bore all the way through it. It sounds crazy, but check out the website. You'll see what I'm talking about. But once I got the sheet metal screw into the original plug, I put some shims right here and took 2 flathead screwdrivers and popped it out. And that sounds real easy, but it took like 4 hours to do the first one, and then once I did that first one, I did the next one in 2 minutes. You know how that goes. But then I'm not going to take this out, because the way you seal it is I replaced it with these. I tapped these babies in there really gently, tapered end first, and then it's a size 1024 thread, and so I got a bolt that's that size and the correct length. My bolt doesn't even go all the way down. And I Teflon taped the bolt, and then I got a Viton O-ring. There's a little brown O-ring in there, and there's this material called Viton, and it's heat treated, and it'll survive those high heats on the engine. But what that allowed me to do was, once I got to that step, I got a ketchup bottle and filled it up with seafoam. Alright, and then was able to spray seafoam into the top end of the engine, let all the seafoam run all down. And this is why I was doing an oil change. It all ran out. I did about 4 flushes, and when I first started spraying this, y'all, it was running just black, and by the end of it, it was running clear. And then the way I cleared it out was I hooked up an air compressor. And the website said it's safe to blow up to 100 psi through your engine, but I didn't really trust that, just because I don't want to be blowing up any seals or anything like that. So I did mine at like 40 psi, and I blew out the engine, let it all drain really good for like a couple hours, and then put in my screws all dressed up and everything, my bolts all dressed up, and filled her up with oil and started it up, and it ticked for like 2 revolutions for like half a second, and then it has never ticked again. and that's why I had it running whenever I first came out here, was to show y'all how it's just got a super clean engine sound now. And the other plus to this, I did it right here on this head and then right here on this head, so I can clean out both of my, I guess those are cylinders, right? Both cylinders every time I do an oil change. And so I just wanted to explain that a little bit further, and if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks a lot, and I will be having a bunch of new material coming really soon. I've got my microphone on the way, and we're going to start doing moto vlogs, me and my brother, all kinds of crazy shit. So y'all stick around and stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.